Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Right to the air. Here's Murray. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Murray going to throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Murray now on first down. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jelani Woods, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. But we keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating. But his message there, keep waiting.
And look, you're down 7-0 in the first quarter. You know it's not a time to panic or feel like you've got to get those points back right away. But how about their conviction and taking that chance to throw the ball deep right there, knowing they can hit on plays like this? I think that won't be the last time we see him take a deep shot in this game.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And to put a bow on it, next-gen stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jermaine Johnson able to record his 5th sack of the season. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Murray now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Pulled in at the 24. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Jermaine Johnson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's got this complete to Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. On play action, now Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, That worked quite well for the defense.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. Now it's Brady.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Murray.
A complete once again to Watson.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Shotgun now for Murray.
Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Murray now.
Pass out left, caught by Woods. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
And they get Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal. They fake the handoff, now Murray.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Bills! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
he's got a man complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, it's Brady.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
No, 66. 450.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? And what if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this throw will be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, 66. Hey, go 66.
Throwing now is Brady. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. But Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Bills winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here in Buffalo.
A final shot before half for Murray.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six.
Trying to run all my plays. I'm like, all my little plays that I don't time.
Touchback is at Sales over the end
We're
line.
going to run them all.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
What do you do, Swag?
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Steps away to his left. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Take this shit out of my ear. That boy Ike be running my plays now. That shit be funny.
Because now you're in scramble drill.
Complain about him and then go add him to his play.
He found the right spot for the
that
completion.
Shit be funny as hell.
Play fake. Murray. Out left.
Oh, I already know you too.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Like this 58 overall out here dying shit.
On play action, it's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on
I
point
didn't
this
see the
entire
game, but I
He
seen the
has
score. I'm
percentage
like,
completion-wise
we
way
gonna
up.
see what that nigga do when he heat on
Come up here with
his ass.
another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Murray flips his forward on the jet sweep.
I run a jet sweep, fake jet sweep. Boy, this man, my son, you hear me scream.
And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead.
He never do no shit like
And the
that.
lead opens up now to 22 points.
And then I peep, like, it's some formation he run where I put my cornerback by speed, so my fastest cornerback can be on J-Mo, right? It's a formation he runs that my linebacker automatically on fucking J-Mo, and I don't like that shit, bro. Oh, I see, cornerback. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave the cornerback matchup how it is, because shit ain't working yet.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try and pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 29, Brady. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25.
Running past ruling like that, man. It ain't happening. I'm baiting him to do that. To throw that ball. I want him to throw that.
They've got a first down in the red zone. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
I want him to throw that deep ball to them. That's what I want.
Was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll run with Sanders. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Probably going to have to stretch for this one. This is 4th down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the 4th quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and...
I hate that my team just want to hit a nigga in the end zone every time, bro. That's not bad.
It's now 4th and goal. Nice job holding them out of the end zone on 3rd down. I think you need to give a big assist to this crowd.
Yeah, they're really rallying them, aren't they? They're behind them the whole way. And they get that little bit of extra motivation when you're in a tough situation. Let's see what happens here on 4th down if they go for it. Can the crowd help them one more time?
And Brady will sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Tom Brady, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. As Sanders has it pumped free. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked
as we speak.
Points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was
playing
down there?
Not fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
What he said? Oh, they just played?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now. A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
Ain't no building no quarterback.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
You gotta throw it and separate from that little nigga, man. You gotta get through it. Take that.
Home for a Bills touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Let's see how many times he's going to throw to J-Mo on this drive. I know he's throwing to J-Mo, man. I know this. I am sitting right here telling you he's about to throw the ball to Jameson Williams. On the deep ball.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them with the turnovers, they've had issues keeping
I just called it out. I just called it out.
It's a big play there for Miami. 69 yards.
Definitely he moving
I'm not
up
sure
to
how
the
this drive's going to
outside.
end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Brady bounces forward on the jet sweep.
Sweet
He's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
Yeah.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Like he wasn't nobody there.
They'll turn to Sanders.
And he is not going to get
Like
in
there
here.
wasn't
So the
nobody
decision
there.
to go for 2 does
Put
not
yourself
pay
in
off.
an even deeper hole going for 2 nights. Give it, please.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
You getting 6, I'm getting 7 every time.
And he'll just take a seat.
One more 2-point conversion not converted. Get what? That's a 3-point lead. On top of the lead. But if you get the next one, you get them 2 points
Bills
back.
come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
Yet
Yet at the same time, you're also
running
not going
around
to
with
play
Blitz
like you would
alone.
2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Okay.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
4 minutes. 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 4 minutes.
Kamu Krujay-Hill getting in there and taking him down.
Hill gave him an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing now is Murray.
He's got his man, Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Murray going to throw.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
A little juke, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've doing this so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep, and he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in. And the Bills are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away.
For the go back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming day.
Let's
go. James is just faster than niggas because he lit up.
Be brought down at about the 16.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Just holding them niggas.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
72. Cover. Hey, check it.
Brady.
That's a pick, Manning.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
On the move to his left.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Madden, bro? Why didn't one let me pick that shit?
Westbrook-Akine, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll turn to Sanders. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now Murray off play action. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he has got half of Bills' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now on 1st down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
We got that big hitting, but guess what? We hold on to that time.
40-yard line. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Caught by Woods. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Murray.
That's a terrible thing, dude.
Pass is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47.
Who the fuck on my O-line not blocking
Last
him?
week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
But he's getting all this
Seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Yeah. Don't get me started.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense.
That's a pick, Madden.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Brady's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Madden got to get Jamison Williams. Cock out his mouth.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
You finna tip it down from the... Oh, my God, bro.
You'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting
Boy,
up.
this game sounds special.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 33 yards that time. Again, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw it, Murray. This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win.
This nigga Kyler Murray take a long time to get built, boy. For him already to be a damn